It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, it's been exactly the kind of start to the season that they were shooting for. They've lost only once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much more than that. Already in this new year, we've seen several teams establish themselves as frontrunners. Shaq, how hard will it be for them to keep up the momentum?
Ernie, it's a long season. Injuries, trades, anything can happen. One more long. You just got to take care of your business. The rest takes care of itself.
Well, you know what? Every team does hit a rough patch in a long season. So how you respond is ultimately how you dictate your success.
Wow, Kenny, you sound like a politician over there.
Oh, no question. Vote for me tomorrow.
That'll do it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against Sacramento. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
It's Wall with the drive. That's good. Wall's got his team on the board to start the game for the Wizards.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green in at shooting guard. Pekovic is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the small forward. And so it's Washington with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Wall passes to Embiid. Here's Warner, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
So he gets them both. Washington on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Irving against Wall. And he slams it down right on top of Pekovic.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. He took good advantage of that screen.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Offensive
turning it into points. But
all with it. Coming off his stellar performance against Toronto. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wall's got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Irving. And Embiid with the block. Here's Crowder. Green with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Irving against Wall. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And Green gets it to go. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Pena. Embiid the screen. They set the pick to the wing on the left. All with it. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the pass to Pena. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Green. He had 28 points in the win against Sacramento.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. 3rd is Kevin Love.
All players occasionally go through hot and cold streaks, but over the course of the regular season, he has shot a high percentage, and that's made him a go-to guy for his team.
Lopez, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Here's Wall. He's got 8. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. From the top of the key, Wall, that's good. Wall's got 10 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Kicks it out to Love. The shot is off, and the Wizards now going the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Greg, a team that on paper they expect to beat, great teams take care of business against the bottom feeders. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight.
Green, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Here's Wall. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's the screen. Wall draws the double. Kicks to Crowder. Embiid the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for Cleveland. Marcus Smart comes in for Kyrie Irving. Good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Wall. Goes up the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Here's Higgins. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Higgins has got his first basket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
And Green with the basket on the assist from Smart.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Nicholson's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Green. That doesn't go either for Green. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. All with it, now guarded by Smart. Outside, Wall. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
It's a pick by Love. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the 3, and he gets the bucket. Love's got 9. Here is Wall. 12 points for him. Here's McCullough. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success. Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point. And Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green in a 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith out there with Pekovic. And it's Lopez in at the 4-man position. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He feeds it to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Wall dishes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Wall. Clock at 6. And stolen by Pekovic. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Wall. Green against Embiid. A shot's good from Irving. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with 28 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Freak, number 1.
Possibly the single most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Now, here's Green. 11 points in the game. Nice job coming off that screen. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Pass to Warner, expanding his range, and that one's good. He has 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving kicks to Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Wall draws the double. Here's Pena. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now the dish to Green.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Just 4 to shoot. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Shot clock at 3. Wall. Green with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Clayton, the pass to Green. Down low, Love, and the layup's good off the glass. Love's got 11 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's stolen by Green. Up the floor. Here's Hansen. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensive end guys that have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Good game for John Wall. 12 points and 1 assist.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
John Wall. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Marcus Smart comes in for Green. And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Cavaliers now, leading by 5. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clayton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on John Wall. The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. No luck that time either. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Warner. Here's Higgins. Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wants to get it to Nicholson and does. No luck. Cavaliers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Smith outside. Lopez a screen on Wall. The drive by Smith. Dishes it to Lopez. Clayton the pass to Smith. Love with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 14 points for Love.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Now here's Wall. He's got 14. The 11-footer. That one rolling around and rims out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Higgins. Finished off the break.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Nicholson to the left side wing. Wall attacking. The pass to Simon. Feeds to Nicholson. Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, I've got Kevin Love here, and Kevin, I know you're tired and heading to the locker room, but after starting off a bit slow, you guys really started to pick it up out there.
Well, we had a slow start on defensive end, first few minutes, but we started to get it going. On the offensive end, we feel good.
That was a winded Kevin Love, Mr. Harlan.
Thank you, Doris, and folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, And we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
What a great game for Love in this one. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
We've got Joel Embiid all out there with Jay Crumb. And it's Warner in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Wall, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Wall draws the double, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Wizards trail by 7. Here is Wall. He's got 14. Passes to Pena. Here's Embiid, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And Embiid drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving dishes to Green. He kicks to Pekovic. The second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nikola Pekovic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
There's a good screen. Wall draws the double. Good D from Love.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Now Wall. He's got 14. Embiid the screen. And Wall kicks to Embiid. He got right to the cup using that screen. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
The Cavaliers #1.
Quit being so
The
soft.
threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Irving passes to Green. Irving double team. 5 to shoot. Fires high post. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 5th in field goal percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
And the first one at the line is good.
Talk about some great numbers for Green. He's got 14 points and 7 assists.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And so he hits both. Wizards trail by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Simon. The Wizards working the ball around now. To the inside. Pena. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered us some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
For Washington, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The feed to Pekovic. Here's Green. But they'll get another chance. And Pekovic kicks to Irving. Green dishes to Irving. They shoot again. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball.
Wall attacking. And the basket good. Wall's got 16.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And here is Green. He's got 17. Here's Irving. Wall grabs the board. That's tipped. Here's Green. Whoa.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Washington. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Niquo.
Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
The pass to Pena. Can't hit. And Cleveland the other way now.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. Here's Lopez. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Wall passes to Pena. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Irving with the steal. Here's Green, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
So it's Washington now, following the score by Cleveland. Picked his pocket. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Irving's got 15 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Green. 21 points in the game.
sticking too much.
To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. The 3. Rebound, Washington.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Pena passes to Crowder. Green with the block. Wall against Irving. To the paint. Here's Green. Nicholson grabs the board. Nicholson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They set the pick. And Wall kicks to Nicholson. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Green. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Higgins passes to Nicholson. Puts up the baby hook. Shot's good. Nicholson's got his first points in this one. From deep, Green. Off target with that shot. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 14. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. So on the floor for Cleveland. Green, he's in at shooting guard. J.R. Smith out there with Kevin Love. And there's Pekovic, and it's Smart in at the 1. Here's Green, following the bucket by the Wizards. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Come on now. Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
So it's Washington now. Crowder with it. Embiid the screen. Pass to McCullough. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And that one's good. And that's 19 points for Kevin Love.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Terrific work by Embiid. He has 9 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Irving's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Embiid drops them both. Cleveland leading by 14.
You got it.
And it's Love, top of the key. He dishes it to Green. Green missing again.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Outside, Wall passes it to Pena. Here's Crowder. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. That doesn't go either for Green.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's a screen. Wall draws the double. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. Crowder dishes to Embiid. Here's Wall. The 19-footer is on the money. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball.
The drive by Green, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Wizards trail by 14.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a moment to check in with Doris first. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Bekovic gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Wall draws the double. Here's Warner. Ball stolen. Left side, Irving.
Let's get the ball inside.
Back to Green. Down low. Here's Pekovic. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Pass to Warner. Expanding his range. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Green.
Let's get the ball inside.
To the wing on the left. Outside Irving. Green up on top. 6 to shoot. Here's Pekovic. But he gets it back. Back to Green. To the inside. And that one's good, Irving.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Crowder. And no good as it rattles out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here is Wall. Kicks it to Crowder. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Embiid. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. The drive by Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
At the line for your Wizards, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. No luck that time either. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Green's got 16 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thank you, Doris. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the three-pointer by John Wall. Inside. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. Wizards trail by 12. The dish to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's stolen by Green.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Green. He feeds it to Love. To the paint. Here's Pekovic. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pena. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight. Cleveland leading by 10. The drive by Green and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Wall draws the double. Fires from 14. Green with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Wizards.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Green. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Outside Irving. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but the teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them, and they made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Something lit a fire under him tonight. He was getting after it. Every chance he got, he went to the bucket, and I mean hard. You've got to love to see a player with that kind of killer instinct. I wonder how many dunks he wound up with tonight. I lost track after like 20.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.